Time now for your Sunrise Smart Start. New this morning, one man was sent to the hospital after a shooting on Kosciuszko Street late last night. Rochester police responding around 11 p.m. for the report of shots fired, but did not find any victims. Officers say a private vehicle flagged down an ambulance on Lake Avenue at Glenwood shortly after, saying they were carrying someone who had been shot. Officials say a 26-year-old man was shot in the upper body and is being treated for non-life-threatening injuries. No suspects are in custody. In Rochester, police responding to Carter Street overnight for this, a car that crashed into a house there. When officers arrived around 12:30 in the morning, they say a vehicle had crashed into the porch of that house, causing structural damage. No injuries reported. The driver of the car fled on foot and has yet to be located. If you have any information, you're asked to please call 911. And police are investigating a stabbing overnight on Remington Street in Rochester. Officers responded to that area around 1 o'clock this morning. Officials tell us a 30-year-old woman was stabbed in the arm and taken to the hospital with what are described as non-life-threatening injuries. No arrests have been made. Now for our continuing coverage of a back to school, all local schools are eligible to hand out free breakfast and lunches because of the impact of COVID on families. But what happens after school? Carmela Boykin is live with how students and families can receive a healthy dinner this school year. Good morning, Carmela.
Good morning, Leah. As the school year begins and summer meals programs wrap up, students can now receive breakfast and lunch in schools, but once the day ends, there are a few options for parents in the area. All Rochester rec centers provide healthy dinners, and registered after-school programs provide snacks and dinners for students as well. Chief Programs Officer at FoodLink, Dr. Mitch Gruber, encourages any unregistered after-school programs to contact FoodLink to receive healthy meals for students.
The federal government pays for it, and it's our job as a community to make sure that it's available to folks, and not just food, but high quality and nutritious food. And we're really grateful to be able to work on that.
And Director of GRASA, Christina Dandino, says ensuring students are fed nutritious meals is essential. Without proper nutrition, they can't learn. Reporting in Rochester, Carmela Boykin, News 8. Leah?
All right, very important, Carmela. Thank you so much. The Greater Rochester After School and Summer Reliance Program is also working on a master list to share of all programs in the area. The Rochester City School District proposing new solutions to solve the district's ongoing busing crisis. The Regional Transit Service says it will add an additional 6 schools to its schedule, all to help with the district's transportation crisis. RTS is already warning students to be prepared for longer wait times.
Some people say, well, that's not a big deal. If you're a bus customer, it's a big deal. It really changes how many trips you can make, how long it takes you to get to work or to pick up your child at daycare.
9 RTS routes run every 15 minutes during the work week. Starting Monday, they will be delayed by another 15 minutes. A lot of kids waking up, getting ready to go to the bus stop. What can they expect this morning, James?
A little bit of a chill in the air, similar to yesterday, hanging out in the 50s generally. If we're grabbing our bike and going on a bike ride, you may run into some wet roads out there as we had some downpours overnight. But if you're along Lake Ontario, you've got sunshine. Gotta love that. Maybe you are taking a half day, or you get out of school a little early, get out of work, maybe have a 2 o'clock leave time. And get a golf round in. Temperature should be hanging in the 60s, so a bit cooler than average. Upper 60s, a few spots hit 70 degrees this afternoon. We'll have the commute forecast and a glance at the weekend at the end of the show. Leah?
All right, thank you so much. Taking a live look now at the roadways in your Sunrise traffic report. There is one accident on Aralt Road at 250 in Fairport. Again, that's Aralt Road at 250 in Fairport. Otherwise, 390, 490, 590, the thruway, all on time. No major accidents to report there. 3 people were arrested after a police chase in Rochester. According to RPD, officers were called to the area of Portland Avenue yesterday for the report of 3 men with an AK-47 in a minivan. That vehicle sped away when officers tried to pull it over near Lux Street. Officers say the suspects threw items at patrol cars during the chase, including a wrench, a fire extinguisher, and a cash register. Investigators say the suspects stopped outside an apartment building on East Avenue and had weapons in plain view. Officials say the minivan was stolen on September 6th. Investigators say one of the people arrested may have been involved in a number of other crimes in the area. Now for the latest on COVID-19, President Biden announcing a new federal vaccine plan that will impact as many as 100 million Americans. The president says he wants businesses with more than 100 workers to require employees who are not vaccinated to get the shot or submit to weekly testing. This in an effort to curb the surging Delta variant that officials say is killing thousands of Americans every week. Also impacted by the new plan, the roughly 17 million workers at healthcare facilities that receive federal Medicare or Medicaid funding. They will be required to get the shot as well. Locally, 169 new COVID cases were reported in Monroe County. In its weekly briefing yesterday, the county executive and public health commissioner announcing its plans to open mass vaccination sites once again for the booster shots this time. However, local leaders say the priority is to get the vaccine into the arms of those who need their first or second shot. The Los Angeles Board of Education voting to make students 12 and older get vaccinated to attend in-person classes. This vote making LA the largest of just a few districts in the U.S. with a vaccine requirement. And the Justice Department is suing Texas over its strict new abortion law. Attorney General Merrick Garland says it's in open defiance of the Constitution. The Texas law banning abortion once a fetal heartbeat is detected. That's usually around 6 weeks before many women know they're pregnant. Time now for the GRE Morning Business Report. Unemployment claims hit a new pandemic-era low. According to the Labor Department, first-time filings for weekly jobless claims fell by 35,000 to 310,000 last week. That was better than expected. The FDA denied Humanigen's request for emergency use authorization of its drug to treat newly hospitalized coronavirus patients. The government says it's unclear that the potential benefits outweigh the risk of the treatment, and it wants more information. Humanigen says an ongoing study will give more safety and efficacy data. Buyer beware if you're shopping for a used vehicle. Flood-damaged cars could be headed to the auto market. According to Carfax, hundreds of thousands of flood-damaged vehicles were already on the road before Ida hit, and more are expected to show up. Experts say buyers should make sure you check a vehicle's history report. All right, here's what some of you might be talking about at the water cooler this morning. Tune in Sunday at 1 o'clock to watch the Buffalo Bills take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Bills coming off a heartbreaking loss in the AFC Championship to the Kansas City Chiefs. Josh Allen and company looking to build off of an impressive season last year. You can catch all the action right here on Channel 8 WROC. Go Bills. We'll be watching, and we can't wait.
Yes, so exciting. Forecast looks pretty good too. Highs right around 80 degrees. One more day we got to get through today for those kids hopping on the school bus. It should be a pretty decent one. A little bit of a cool start. The temperatures in the 50s, so if we're outside hanging out, waiting for the bus for 10 or 15 minutes, maybe a jacket, possible, a sweater, possibly. Return home, we'll call it partly cloudy, 60s, but upper 60s to around 70 to finish off the day. Here's your 8-day forecast. We see a big jump in temperatures, around 80 for Saturday afternoon, overnight lows Saturday into Sunday, upper 60s, and then just an isolated shower chance Sunday, but otherwise should be a pretty decent weekend. About a week and a half of summer left, Leah. Let's try to soak it in as much as we can.
And that's a nice looking forecast for it. Very summer-like. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching News 8 at Sunrise. Our next update coming up in 30 minutes. CBS This Morning is next. Have a great day.